This is Tony Garcia's Persuasive speech, and this is my audience. I wanted to start by sharing a few very important dates in history that will illustrate the topic I want to discuss today. April 20th, 1999, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold kill 15, including themselves, and injure 24 at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. July 20th, 2012, James Holmes kills 12 and injures 70 at the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado. November 27th, 2015, Robert Deere kills 3 and injures 9 at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs, Colorado. What do all these terrible events have in common? They all happened right here in Colorado. They are all very tragic, and they all occurred in gun-free zones. What would have happened if the faculty and staff of Columbine High School, the patrons of the Century 16 movie theater, and the patients of Planned Parenthood had been allowed to exercise their Second Amendment right and arm themselves in these situations? How many lives would have been saved? Above all, in light of these very tragic events, why do gun-free zones still exist? Gun-free zones aren't someone else's problem. They aren't an issue that only affects a small minority of society. By just drawing on a few of the examples, on the few examples that I have given so far, I can confidently say that it affects every one of us. When we send our kids to school, when we go out to see a movie with our families, and even when we go to a medical clinic. As a society, we live in a constant state of fear and uncertainty. Gun-free zones are a problem for each of us. Today, I want to talk about why gun-free zones are a problem, what we can do to fix this problem, what the benefits of outlawing gun-free zones would be, and lastly, I want to finish with a call to action on the part of everyone here today. First, I want to share why gun-free zones are a problem. Gun violence abounds in gun-free zones. Mass shootings are more likely to occur in gun-free zones. 98.4% of mass public shootings between 1950 and July of 2016 occurred in gun-free zones. Gun control does not stop gun violence. California, which currently has the strictest gun regulation of all the United States, is also the state with the most mass shootings to date. 23, not including gang disputes, robberies that went awry, or private home shootings. Gun-free zones only serve to disarm law-abiding citizens. While referring to several recent school shootings where every assailant was actively breaking the law by carrying a firearm on school grounds, Grant Arnold said in a Brigham Young University Education and Law Journal that